Hey guys, welcome to another tutorial maths session. So in this session, we're going to be going through some more maths practice questions. But before we actually start going through the questions, I want you to make sure that you subscribed to this channel. So if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, I want you to take a minute to click on the subscribe button so that as soon as I post a video, as soon as a new video is posted, you'll be one of the first people to see the video, and then you can, take some time out to go through the tutorial session. And again, I hope all the tutorial sessions that we've been going through, I hope all these sessions are actually having a positive impact on your learning. So again, if you believe the sessions that we hold on this channel, if you believe that these sessions are actually having a positive impact on your maths learning, then again, I'm going to ask you to take a minute and click on the subscribe button. Again, it's important you do this so that as soon as a new video is released, you'll be one of the first people to see the tutorial videos. So I'm going to give you a minute to click on the subscribe button. So I'm going to do a short countdown from 5. So we're going to have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Thank you for clicking on that subscribe button. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screen and we're going to start going through the questions I've got planned for you for this session. So stay tuned, don't go away. Today's session is quite short. It's not a very lengthy session. So what I'm trying to do is to organize short, nice and sweet sessions. I don't want the session to, keep going on for more than half an hour. So today's session shouldn't take more than 10-12 minutes, hopefully. So I'm going to stop all the talking and then we're going to slide over to the real questions that I've got planned for you for this session. So let's slide over to the questions. So now on the screen we have 5 questions. So I have questions for section A. So looking at the instruction we have write the missing numbers in the boxes. So the questions we're looking at in this session, the questions are to do with place value. So now coming on to the questions, coming over here where we have the questions, we have section A, as you can see, and the instruction we have, as you can see on the screen, is write the missing numbers in the boxes. The questions we have for today's session, these questions are to do with place value, and the questions are not really that difficult to do. So coming over here, looking at question 1, we have the number 45,623. So looking at the number here, we're going to determine the place value of all the digits that we have in the number 45,623. So looking at the 4, the value of this 4 is 40,000, as we have right here. The value of the 5 here is 5,000. So the question is, what will be the value of the 6? The value of the 6 is 600, which is what we have to put right here. The value of the number 2 right here will be 2 tenths, so that'll be 20, and this is the number we have to put right here. And the value of this 3 is 3 units, as we have right here. So now we're going to go through all the questions we have. We have something similar to do for all the other questions from question 2 all the way to question 5. So question 2, we have the number 28,100 57. Question 3, we have the number 62,381. Question 4, we have the number 84,076. And then question 5, we have the number 59,534. So the question is, I think I want to actually give you a minute or two to write all the numbers we have for questions 1 to 5. I want you to write these numbers in your exercise book, and then I want you to write the other numbers I have right here, and then I want you to try and fill in the empty gaps, as you can see on the screen. I think that would be the best way to do it, rather than just doing all the work for you to copy. So I think I'll give you a minute to try all the questions 1 to 5, all by yourself. Again, the questions are to do with place value of all the digits that we have in all the numbers for questions 1 to 5. So I think I'll give you a minute to try out the questions all by yourself. So now we're going to go through the questions. So coming to, I want to get my green pen. So coming to question 1, the value of the 4 is 40,000, as we have right here. The value of the 5 is 5,000. The value of the 6 is going to be 600. So we're going to put 600. I'm going to write 600. So I'm going to put 600 right here. So 600, just like that. And the value of the 2 is going to be 20. So we put 20 right here. Then we come to question 2. Question 2, we have the number 28,157. So the first thing we have to do is to work out, we have to determine the value of the number 2, which will be 20,000. So we're going to put 20,000, 2 with 4 zeros, just like that. The value of the number 8 is 8,000, which means the value of the 1 will be 100, just like that. Then we're going to come to the number 3, question 3. The value of the 6 is going to be 60,000. So we're going to put 60,000 right here, 6 with 4 zeros. The value of the 2 is 2,000. The value of 3 is 300. The value of 8 is 80. And the value of 1 will be just 1 unit. So actually what I want to do is I want to rewrite these numbers. They kind of look a little bit funny, so what I want to do is I want to rewrite the numbers for questions 1 and 2. They look a bit funny, so I'm going to rewrite those numbers. So here we have 600. That looks a bit better. And then we're going to have 20. For number 2, we're going to have 20,000. It's a little bit difficult trying to write on the screen. And then the value of the 1 is 100. So now that looks a bit better. So now we're going to come to question 4, and the number we have for question 4 is 84,076. The value of the 8 is 80,000. So we're going to write 80,000, 8 with 4 zeros, just like that. The value of the 4 is 4,000. And the value of the 0 is 0, because we have 0 hundreds. So we're just going to put 0 right here, just like that. The value of the 7 is 70, as we have right here. And the value of 6, the number 6, is 6 units. Then we come to question 5. The value of the 5 in the number 59,534, the value of the first 5 is 50,000. So we're going to put 50,000, 50,000, 5 with 4 zeros. The value of the 9 is 9,000. The value of the second 5 is 500. And then the value of the number 3 is 30. So now, coming back to question 1, I want to quickly take you through all the questions we've looked at. So coming to question 1, the value of the 4 is 40,000. The value of the 5 is 5,000. The value of the 6 is 600. The value of the 2 here is 20. And the value of the number 3 is 3. And you can see all the details right here. We come to question 2. We have 28,157. The value of the 2 right here is 20,000. The value of the 8 is 8,000. The value of the 1 is 100. The value of the 5 is 50. And the value of the 7 is 7 units. We missed that one, so let's write it down. So this is 7 units. The value of the 7 is 7 units. Then we come to question 3. The number is 62,381. The value of the 6 is 60,000. The value of 2 is 2,000. The value of 3 is 300. The value of 8 is 80. The value of 1 is 1 unit. We come to number 4. The number we have is 84,076. The value of 8 is 80,000. 4 is 4,000. 0 is 0. 7 is 70, and 6 will be 6 units. Then we come to number 5. We have the number 59,534. The value of 5, the first 5 is 50,000. The value of 9 is 9,000. The value of the second 5 is 500. The value of 3 is 30, and the value of 4 is 4 units. So now I've taken you through all the questions. We only have 5 questions, and again, these questions are to do with place value. As I've already explained to you, I've taken you through everything you have to do in order to correctly complete these questions. So I hope the explanations given were clear enough. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back onto the full screen. So I hope all the explanations I've given you for the questions, the 5 questions we've just looked at, I hope all the explanations are clear enough and you can easily complete these types of questions very, very easily, and also all by yourself. So again, if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, again, I want you to take a minute to click on the subscribe button so that as soon as I post a new video, you'll be one of the first people to see those videos. Again, I hope all the tutorial sessions that I organize for you on this channel, I hope all these tutorials are having a positive impact on your maths learning, in school. Again, if you have any comments to share with me, if you have anything else you would want me, any particular topics that you would want me to go through with you, then I want you to put those in the comments, and I'll do my very best to organize a tutorial session based on those topics for you in my future videos. Again, my focus is on, mainly on children who are preparing for the 11+ exams. If you're a student here and you're preparing for the 11+ exams, then again, if you're a student here on the 11+ program, then what I want you to do is I want you to go to the descriptions that we have for this video. I want you to click on the link. The link will take you to our learning platform. On that learning platform, we have a whole lot more videos, whole lot more tutorials that will actually help you on your 11+ journey. So if you are a parent watching this video, I want you to go to the video descriptions, click on the link in the descriptions. The link will take you to our learning platform where we have a lot more resources for children who are preparing for the 11+ exams. So again, thank you for joining this session. And again, I hope you found what we discussed today very, very useful. and I hope these tutorials are having a positive impact on your maths learning in school. So I will see you again in the next one.